had a different gym. Switch out the focus, it's not for the kid. Used to be rapping in closets with pillows and blankets, but they've always slept on my shit. I done gave everything to the bands. It just get lonelier in the stress. Know I'ma hold a rice in my hand. Might just go turn her ass to a fan, yeah. Necessity, never no greed. Know I'm worth more than it seems. You average, my shit is mean. Cause I keep a chip on me. Pray nobody switch on me, or it's gon' get a bit stormy. I know it's all on me, yeah. Lately I feel like an addict. They tell me watch out, but it's not about a paddock yet. I got a stack of this money, the fuck is you talking about? I gotta get it now. All of the family gon' eat when I get on my feet, so best watch where you steppin' now. Wavy on beats and J-Ray with the skins, know they can't go and fuck with a business now. Gave it a minute, I had to retreat, but I'm back here to get more. I got some money, some bitches that love me, but I gotta get more. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more, yeah. So I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more. Tell the little bitch if you keep talking we can get busy. Get rich or die trying feeling like 50. Ball like Trevor Dunbar, I'm too shifty. If it's bad blood, I tell her ass swiftly. Lots of dead faces like a genocide. On the fence, shorty go and pick a side. No, you can't be no friend of mine. Double cross me, get crucified. I'm so sincere, bitch, I been here. You ain't know me, bro, it's been years. We bout to be on, that's what they feel. When I drop down, mama shed tears. I just been plotting on the next year. Collect that paper like a cashier. I said what I want, then it appears. They don't comprehend what I done here. Lately I feel like an addict. They tell me watch out, but it's not about a paddock yet. I got a stack of this money, the fuck is you talking about? I gotta get it now. All of the family gon' eat when I get on my feet, so best watch where you steppin' now. Wavy on beats and J-Ray with the skins, know they can't go and fuck with a business now. Gave it a minute, I had to retreat, but I'm back here to get more. I got some money, some bitches that love me, but I gotta get more. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more, yeah. I gotta get more. Gave it a minute, I had to retreat, but I'm back here to get more. I got some money, some bitches that love me, but I gotta get more. I gotta get more. I gotta get more. I gotta get more. I gotta get more.
Hello everybody, very good morning. Welcome back to another live stream. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. Today we're gonna be watching the Japanese Grand Prix together. Let me quickly just change this text to the latest and greatest Japanese Grand Prix. There we go. And as promised last time, we have some new upgrade packages to the stream, which I will be showing later on. We have some new overlays. We have some new stuff that I have in mind. So once the race starts, or maybe like 5-10 minutes prior to the race starting, we will get those elements on stream as well. Yeah. I'm not sure how many people will join in today because it's a early morning race. It's like 10 a.m. right now in India, so I can just imagine what it would be for the others. So yeah, we will wait for people to join in. If they join in, well and good. If not, we were going to watch the race anyway, so it is fine. Let's go. Quick recap on what happened. 1 second, figure something out. Let me play some slow background music. There we go. Playing, right? Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, quick recaps as to what happened. Firstly, the race will start in another 20 minutes. So till that happens, we can maybe talk a bit and see what happened. Singapore Grand Prix, not a great weekend for Red Bull, but we saw how they came back, and you can see the result. Verstappen is right up there, and what a beautiful lap he put in Q3. Like the margin was like 0.5 or 0.3, something like that. So the gap was like quite a lot. It was he took pole with a big margin. Behind him, surprising, Piastri out qualifies his teammate. We have Piastri out qualifies Norris. Piastri starts on the front row alongside Verstappen. It will be interesting to see what Piastri has in store for us if he manages to give us some spicy drama going into turn 1. We shall see, time will tell. And we have Norris in P3. McLaren has got some amazing upgrades. I don't know what they have done to the car, but they are super quick in the last couple of races. Now, in the last race in Singapore Grand Prix, Norris only was the one with the upgrade package. But if I am not wrong, in this race, Piastri also is running the new upgrade. So that's why you can see both of them up there. Previously, the case was Norris was performing well and Piastri was not doing so well because he didn't have the upgrades. But now you can see with the upgrades, he is in P2, baby. Let's go. And we have Charles Leclerc, who out-qualifies Sainz this time. I thought Sainz will have the better of him, but Leclerc seemed to have a very good qualifying, and he is in P4. Perez in the Red Bull should have not been in 5th, but we have seen Perez throughout the season now, and we know his performance has not been at par with Max Verstappen. He is up there, but not at par with Verstappen. Verstappen is in another league, and Perez is not on par. So Perez starts in 5th, Sainz in 6th, Hamilton and Russell in 7th and 8th. They will be happy with that. I think so, because the other teams have been performing quite well. We have to see if they have the race pace, if they manage to overtake in race, or if they manage to gain some places in the race. Well, time will tell. And in Q1, Logan Sargent. By the way, before I go to Logan Sargent, big news before the weekend began was AlphaTauri confirms its 2 new drivers for 2024 season, and it is going to be Daniel Ricciardo and Tsunoda. So both of them will be continuing in the seat for AlphaTauri. Both the contracts have been sealed, and it is official now. AlphaTauri has the same lineup as this year, Tsunoda and Ricciardo. Bad news for Liam Lawson. He was doing extremely well in that AlphaTauri seat, but well. There is still a seat empty for him, Liam Lawson. I think it's the Williams. I think Albon is signed for 2024, but the Logan Sargent seat isn't confirmed yet. And seeing the Q1 crash of Logan Sargent, where he should have, avoided such a mistake and should have stayed clean, should have had a very clean race, but Logan Sargent spot is uncertain in 2024, and I think Liam Lawson, Felipe Dragovich, these guys, Felipe Dragovich not as much, but the likes like Liam Lawson, they have been proving themselves. He has scored his first points in the Singapore Grand Prix, Liam Lawson, and I think Sargent is still struggling to score the points, whereas Albon is consistently been outperforming him and been going into Q2 as well. Even yesterday we saw Albon go into Q2, and Sargent had a huge crash, so he didn't have an option, he couldn't continue, so he starts in 20th, in last position, Logan Sargent. What else? Albon and Ocon start in 13th and 14th. Ocon not having last couple of weeks have not been great for Ocon. A lot of DNFs. I think I heard that he is the driver with the most DNFs this season. I think with 5 DNFs, and on the other hand, the person next to him has 3 DNFs, so 2 more than the others. So Ocon not having great season. He's having a decent season, not a great, but the car not managing to keep up with him. So yeah, Sonoda, the home hero, the Japanese Grand Prix home hero Yuki Tsunoda starts the race in ninth. They will be happy with it. They should be happy with it because he is right up there in the second Red Bull. Not the second Red Bull, but the second Red Bull sister team. No, the Red Bull sister team, AlphaTauri. Yeah, he starts in ninth. They will be happy. Even the home fans will be very, very pleased with that performance from Yuki Tsunoda. Well, he might have raced on this tracks on a multiple occasions since he was a kid for uh, God knows, for maybe karting or since his early days. So Yuki Tsunoda might know the track much better than the others most probably, and he starts in ninth, and the home fans will be very, very happy. Is there anything else left to cover? I do not think so. If there is, you can remind me and let me know. Till then, those of you watching the stream, if you haven't liked the stream, you haven't subscribed already, do so. I will be streaming the race live on Discord for you guys in another 15 minutes. So you guys can join my Discord server. Link is in the pinned comment. I will be starting the stream there in another 10 to 15 minutes. So you guys have some time to set up. You can, if you don't have a Discord account, maybe make one, and you can watch the race with us instead of watching this chart and watching the track layout and everything. And instead of watching, well, you can watch me, but instead of watching me mumble about the race, you can come personally and watch the race with us on Discord. Generally, we have like around 14-15 people, including myself, but I highly doubt we will have so many people today since it's 10 a.m. in India. So yeah. Okay, maybe the stream might lag a bit. I am having some internet issues. You guys can refresh the stream or maybe shut it off and restart again. We might lag a bit. It is my internet problem. Well, seems to be back now. So yeah, should be good. In case it lags, you can close the stream, refresh, and try to log in again and see what's happening. I'm going to quickly put a community post. Till then, you guys can join my Discord server if you want to watch the race. I will be streaming the race live on Discord. As mentioned here, live on Discord, streaming the race. Link is in the pinned comment. You guys can join. And I've also ran a poll. Who do you think is going to win the Japanese Grand Prix? I have Verstappen, Norris, Sainz, and Hamilton up there. Well, I could only fit that many names. Otherwise, I would have added maybe Piastri and even Leclerc for that matter. So yeah, you guys can vote. 67. I think you guys should vote on who do you think is going to come second in the Japanese Grand Prix, because we all know who's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix. We know it is Verstappen. So you guys can, I think you should vote for who do you think comes second, because we all know who's going to win, and we all know he's going to win with a huge margin. Unless and until there's some mechanical issue, if there's some engine failure, if there's some power unit issue. But apart from that, I think Verstappen has a very, very solid Verstappen has a solid record in his name, and he's doing extremely well, and we saw what he did in qualifying. So you guys can vote for who comes second, if not win. I'm going to quickly put out a post. Give me a minute. Till then, like the stream, join Discord, and you guys can do all the other formalities like, share, subscribe, etc. Well, I have to promote my channel a bit, no, plug it in between. And post is made. Quickly, let's go. Please like the stream, yeah. 2 likes, that's it. Shit. What is the use? What is the use of watching? Like the stream. That others, that the stream is recommended to all the others. Hello, Polly. How you doing? What's up? Welcome back. After a very, very long time, Polly. I think you joined last race also in Discord, not on YouTube, but you did join on Discord, so yeah. How you doing, Polly? What's up? I say ho. I'm gonna quickly just do all my formalities Instagram वगैरह पे डालने को कि ताकि थोड़ा सा वहां से भी पब्लिक आ जाए सब जगह से पब्लिक आ जाए so that is trying to capture the other public because I'm not sure how many people will join in today since it's a morning race so I don't know other parts of the world I think it should be normal timings but towards this side towards west side I think it will be early as we go because they are behind and that side is aage so I think it will be what around 12 a.m 12 p.m or 1 p.m in Japan right now. Let us check if my map is mapping. Japan timing, I think it should be 12 or 1 around that time. Yeah, 1:48, close enough. So 10, 11, 12, around 3.5 hours ahead there. Yup, fine, चल रहा है, nice, let's go. मैं Instagram पे डाल रहा हूँ फटाफट. मैं Discord पे आ जाऊंगा रेस चालू तो ये डन. Race will start in 10 minutes exactly, so you can join in that time. And on YouTube also we will be having a new overlay which I want to get in, but let's see if that happens or no. Well, I plan a lot of things, but some things happen, some things don't happen. So I hope today we are successful in setting up a new overlay. We have some the radios, the driver radios we will have on the screen, and we will also have FIA race control. So whenever DRS is enabled, whenever it's a green flag, it's red flag, it's yellow flag, safety car, VSC or whatever, I think it should come up on screen. So I'm trying to set that up also. Yeah. Discord. Let's go. Dude, my Discord is lagging quite a lot on phone. What is this? Chalo, my part is done. I'm done promoting my stream on my Discord, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, and everywhere. So yeah. Till then, you guys can like the stream and subscribe. That count over there, hopefully today it reaches 400. Well, target is huge, but at least 390 to 400. You can see it on the far right over there, right corner. Delay? There's no delay. There is no delay, Polly. The stream is in real time. There will be a YouTube delay of around 9 seconds, 10 seconds probably. But from my end, there is no delay, Polly. Mumbai Indian flag, let's go. It has been up there since 2 years now, if I'm not wrong. I had bought that Mumbai Indians package. I put it up there thinking that after IPL I will remove it, but I never removed it. I was too lazy to remove it, and then again to put it back next season. So जब तक चलेगा तब तक इधर ही रहेगा Mumbai Indians. Okay, I think it's time for me to set up quickly. Let me check if I can do that or no. Okay, let's go. Okay, our radio transcripts are back. Let's go. Making some progress. Let's go. And we will require what? Race control messages, no? Let's go. Perfect. Let's go, guys. Risk of rain for F1 race is now 0%. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. मेरे को बस यही चाहिए था. ओके. आज मेरे काफी विंडोज ओपन है. टुडे आई एम डूइंग समथिंग डिफरेंट, नो. सो माय Discord is open, OBS is open, Brave browser is open, Chrome browser is open, multiviewer is open, whatnot. Voice meter is open. I don't know if my PC is gonna crash and just die, but hopefully not. Let me know how it is if you want me to increase anything or no. I'm quickly gonna hide this. Text is of no use, no. To keep bothering. Hello Sophie Rogers, how are you doing? Is this going to play the race? You can join my Discord server. Over there I will be playing the race live. You can join my this on YouTube. I am not allowed to do a lot of things. So on YouTube I can only show like some radio transcripts or the FI has to say and the track map and everything, but not this. Race or not on YouTube. Race, if you want to watch, come join my Discord server. The link is in the pinned comment. I will be starting the stream anytime now. I think we'll have the national anthems and everything going on. That's why I have not tuned into the stream and haven't started the stream on Discord as well. I will start it once the drivers are in the car and once the mechanics are out, and once we have formation lap underway, I think I will start my stream then. So join my Discord server. If you don't have an account, kindly make one and watch the race with us. Let's go. Can you guys read what the text is saying, or should I make the window a little bigger? Little bit bigger. There you go. Yeah, I think we are good, right? We are good to go. It will explode. Yeah, I think it will explode. Guys, I'm gonna quickly turn off my desktop audio so that the commentary audio is not leaked and we don't get copyright striked or get deleted. Our channel doesn't get deleted and we will be good to go. Yeah, I have muted. Guys, I'm gonna quickly just set up and then I will read all the chats, okay? Just let me set up quickly, because then afterwards, once the race starts and all, then it is very difficult. If I want to watch the race, if I want to set up, if I want to do this and that. So let me quickly set up. And yes, the stream has started. Let's go, guys. 5 minutes from 5 minutes away from racing action. Let's go. Yes, we are live. Let's go. Event has started. You guys can join in. Let's go. Now I can read all your messages. Aram se. Is it going to play the race? I already mentioned that. Race is on Discord. Come join in. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are close to hitting 400 subs. Let's go. And I do this every race weekend. We stream the race live. Now I even want to start it for the qualifying days as well. So join in quickly. What happened to Verstappen last race? Didn't have a great setup. Both the Red Bulls actually, Perez and Verstappen didn't have a great setup. And yeah, See, I even I didn't know what was wrong with them, so I watched a Instagram reel. The reel said that since Singapore is a street circuit and it's a bumpy circuit, this is a F1 car, this is the track, okay? So on the Singapore Grand Prix, it is a little bumpy. So once the car goes, it cannot be run low to the ground. And the speciality of the Red Bull car is that it runs very super close to the ground, so that and that's the reason they are so quick. But Singapore is a track that is bumpy, right? So the car has to be cannot be run that low. It has to be made a little higher and then it runs. So that is the USP of Red Bull is gone. No, so once the height is raised higher, the car automatically becomes slower and doesn't perform as well. So that's why you could see a lot of sliding around, no grip, and drivers complaining. So the the ride height was increased, and hence is that now they are back to running close to the ground, and that's why they are very quick. There is some physics concepts involved, downforce, this that. I know those concepts, but I'm not very well aware, so I better not make any comments on those things. So that's why I skipped that part. I think it's a low downforce setup, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. Uh, Stocking some water. I did bring a water bottle, right? Guys, and in case if my commentary audio is leaking, no, do let me know. Otherwise, I will get a copyright strike. So I don't want that to happen. If you want to see more of this, do let me know. In case if you can hear anything, and you guys can see the radio messages are working. Let's go. Okay, let's go, Polly. 1 minute. I think I bought a water bottle, but I'm not able to find it. Yes, there we go. Hey, is this text visible to you guys? Or should I make it a little bigger? We will watch it on international commentary so that we have Crofty as a commentator. We have 4 people in the audience. Lovely, awesome. If anyone's watching on YouTube, can you let me know if the text is big or small and if it's easily readable? And 1 minute away from Formation Lab to start. Quickly, if you haven't joined my Discord server, link is in the pinned comment. Come join quickly. And it's 2 p.m. in Suzuka in Japan right now, and Formation Lap is underway. Max Verstappen leading the grid with the two papayas behind in Piastri and Norris. Then we have Leclerc, Perez separating both the Ferraris. Perez between Leclerc and Sainz. Then we have in 7th and 8th the Mercedes of George Russell and sorry, Hamilton and then George Russell. Sorry. Generally, this season we have seen Russell outperform Hamilton, but not the case today. Hamilton 7th and Russell 8th. Then home hero in 9th. All the white flags you can see, the AlphaTauri white flags, white and black flags on the grandstands. We have one here. What is this? I cannot even read that number. It's such a big number. 139870000. That many people have attended the Suzuka Grand Prix since its beginning. We're going to be active on the Discord chat also and YouTube chat also, okay? Discord chat is also okay. If there is no audio, let me know so that I can fix it now. Otherwise, then you let me know during the race. Then I will take some time to figure things out. So now is the right time. Formation lap, not anything happening. Once the race starts, then it'll be difficult for me to DRS is disabled at the moment, as it should be. It will be enabled in 3-4 laps once we have the race underway. Like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, join Discord. Again and again, I have to keep plugging my channel a bit. Drivers' Championship, Verstappen 374 points, Perez 223, and then Hamilton in 180. What a great lead for Red Bull, man. 597 points, close to 600 points from the constructors. And the next, I think, is around 200 or 250, 300 points, something like that. Till the time I could see it, it's gone. Weekend attendance for the Lenovo Japanese Grand Prix 2023, 222,000 people attending the Japanese Grand Prix in 2023 this year. Crazy. This is crazy. So there is not only a lot of fandom for Formula One in Europe and in those part of the world, but even in Japan, Formula One craze is crazy, and they have their own Japanese driver racing also, no? So that could be another thing that motivates them to attend the Grand Prix. This is even the Honda home race, right? This is Red Bull's home race, right? Because they have been, their engine is, they have the Honda engine. I think last race that happened here, that was last year, the F1 race that happened last year, they were sporting a special livery, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Oh, some sliding around, we can see. Tires not that warm enough, most probably. That's why you could see the sliding around. And we can see the cars lining up on the grid. The F1 safety medical car also lining up behind all these cars. And we are moments away from racing action. 3, okay. We have one driver starting from the pit lane. I think that's Logan Sargent, most probably. And it's lights out and away we go. Verstappen getting a good start. So does Piastri. Side by side they go. Both the McLaren squeezing the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen stays ahead though. I think Lando Norris overtook Piastri going into turn 1. I'm not wrong. And we could see someone go off the track into the gravel, and there was some explosive action there that felt like someone's gone, but no. We have yellow flag in sector 1, yellow flag in sector 1 and green flag. Okay, nothing major. Green flag, let's go. What a beautiful start. And one of the Alpha Tauri is getting aggressive. I don't know who's overtaking who. There's no this on the side. I think Yuki Tsunoda has overtaken his teammate, Liam Lawson, I guess. Maybe? Or he has Lawson overtaken Tsunoda. I think it's the other way around. I think Lawson has overtaken Tsunoda. Man, there is no thing on the left. Joe complaining that he's got damage. Okay, well. We'll have to have a replay of that. And safety car. Why? We have a safety car. Why? Okay, there is debris on the track. Okay. Debris on track, guys. So we have safety car. They could have cleared that with VSC also, right? I don't know why safety car, but there is debris on track. I think it is from Joe's car because he complained he has damage. And I think Joe will come into the pits also now, since he's got damage, most probably. Some front wing damage. His front wing end plate is gone. I think Valtteri Bottas' end plate is gone. Valtteri Bottas, I think both the Alfa Romeos having a terrible start to the race. Having some damage. Both of them. And Bottas also complaining of a puncture. So they'll probably pit. Change of front wing. Will be a cheap pit stop since the safety car is out. Front wing change, quick tire change, and out he goes. And replay of the race. Let's go. And both the papayas squeezing Verstappen there. For a moment, I thought this is done for Verstappen and he'll lose the lead of the race going into turn 1, but no. Piastri got off very well. Piastri got off really well. Piastri and Norris also, actually. Norris also got off really well. but Verstappen had the inside line, so he kept the position. Hello, stream pro players. What's up? Very, very long time. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. And now I'm become an exclusive Formula One streamer. That's why you don't see me that often. Now from the past few months, I've been only streaming Formula One, so that's why you don't see me that often. Maybe I come on a Sunday evening or whenever the race time is. So yeah. Ooh, this turn one could have been nasty, but I think drivers managed to keep it on track and nothing major. This few drivers got off really, really well. Hamilton got really, really well, but had to take evasive action. I think he bumped into Perez as well, but I don't think he got any damage because of it. Yeah. And he gets squeezed out also. Well, racing incident. Ooh, Alexander Albon going right into one of the Alfa Romeos. I'm not sure if it's Bottas or Zhou, but went off straight into his front left. K-Mag also getting a beautiful start, but K-Mag took a lot of debris. I don't think he had got a puncture or anything because of it, but did take a hit from all that action that happened ahead of him between Albon and Bottas, I presume. We did see some dust fly up, but I didn't think that someone bumped into each other. I thought someone went off track into the gravel, but doesn't seem to be the case. क्या बात है, even in morning stream we have 8 people in audience on Discord. क्या बात है. And I think audio is okay because no one is complaining, so I think audio is okay. Stream Pro bhai, what's up? You also want to watch the race? आ जाओ Discord पे देखते. And Perez pits. Perez also got some damage, I think, with that Hamilton incident. Probably a change of front wing for him and a fresh set of softs. Sorry, not softs. What am I saying? I saw that red ring, so I thought it's softs, but a fresh set of hearts for Perez. There is still a lot of debris on track, and I think once the cars go away, the marshals will come in and clear the debris. There's a lot of wing damage. There's small pieces of the car that are there on track. So marshals should come in now and should clear the debris. Well, I think safety car was necessary. VSC wouldn't have done the case. I don't think I missed any chat, no? No, I don't think so. Perfect. This AI radio is super fast, so I don't know if you will be able to read stuff on it, but yeah, it is something that is new in our stream. Some radio transcripts. A nose change for Valtteri Bottas, 33-second stop for him. Not a great stop because the wing normally is ready, but in this case wing wasn't ready, and the mechanics panicked and jumping in that. Not a great stop because you cannot put the front jack when the wing is off. Nah, even I just realized when the commentator said it. You cannot put the front jack, so you have to lift the car. I don't know how they lifted. I forgot to see that. Well, I think the debris is cleared. It was right at the pit exit. where the cars come out over in that part of the track, but I think it's cleared off, so safety car probably should come in this lap. 4 laps behind safety car already done. I don't know how many more laps, but I think that anytime now safety car should come in this lap. Incident involving car 11 Perez noted. Safety car infringement noted. Okay. Well, I think you guys will have more knowledge on what the FI is announcing over here rather than what, because on stream they show only the important bits, right? Uh, so we won't be able to see those parts on stream, but I think you guys will be able to see more action, more information over over here, right here. Hello Ellie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Nabber, I don't really understand what it means, but yeah, welcome to the stream. You want to watch the race? Come join us on Discord. Let's go. Safety car in this lap, as I said, debris has been cleared by the marshals and the marshals, and safety car ending and coming in this lap. Sonoda lost a place, started in 9th, but his teammate made a good move in the first lap itself. I thought Sonoda overtook Lawson, but Sonoda was obviously ahead of Lawson, so Lawson is in 9th position currently. And Perez, not a great start, has already lost so many places, currently in 18th. But Perez has new hards and a new front wing, so the race ahead should be a decent one for him. And green flag. It's now on Verstappen, as in when he wants to start the race, as in when he wants to put his foot right on the accelerator pedal there. He's holding the pack at the back, warming up his tires, weaving around the track, and I think he will pull away now. Yes. Foot right on the pedal, and he pushes green flag, and we are underway. And the pack is right behind each other. You can see like a full proper train. All the drama that happened during race start is all gone because they are right behind each other. Well, we can see a few overtakes here and there that would happen eventually, but not as we saw during the race start. The race start was crazy. Alonso trying to make a move on Sainz ahead. He looks much quicker compared to Sainz. So we might see Alonso overtake Sainz. And Sainz also being held by his teammate because he doesn't seem as quick, Leclerc. So yeah. So either ooh, someone's off. Someone's off. The Alfa Romeo is off, but not a crash, just off the track. Valtteri Bottas is off the track. Valtteri Bottas is off the track and joins the race back. I thought he has lost control of his car and he's gonna bang into the wall there, but it didn't happen. Ooh, the two Mercedes battling it out. Russell on Hamilton, and Russell makes a move there and overtakes Hamilton. That was a very tight move, and that was a very risky move. And Hamilton coming back on the main straight. Will he be able to take back the position? And he does take back the position. Hamilton back in 7th position. Back and forth action there. Russell overtook, and then Hamilton overtook him back. And Russell, beautiful move. Risky move, but Hamilton also, an experienced driver, takes back his place. And person behind lost it, taking full advantage, gaining by a few seconds there. Because both the drivers battling it out, and I think the driver behind takes full advantage of that situation. Hamilton takes back the position. Track surface slippery in track sector 11. How would it be slippery? Valtteri Bottas, what happened exactly? Let's see. Uh, Ooh, he got bumped by the Williams. Got bumped by Sargent most likely there. So he went off. So that will be probably a 5-second penalty for Sargent. Maybe. No, but he also had a lockup, so I don't think it will be a penalty because it was a racing incident. Maybe not a penalty. Sorry. Logan Sargent had a lockup, couldn't turn in correctly. Bottas trying to go around the outside, but since the lockup was there, just bumped into Bottas Sargent. The top five are on the medium tires, separated by just 6 or 7 seconds. Sergio Perez has to navigate through the field now. Let us see if he is able to come into the points today. I think he will come into the points eventually, but will take him some effort. And DRS is now enabled. Yeah, it's too hot. Turn on the AC. Incident involving Bottas and Sargent noted causing collision. I think it had to be noted, but I think there would probably not be a penalty for Sargent since he had a lockup. They will obviously see the onboard of of Sargent and everything, and once they do, they will. And Valtteri Bottas having a horrible race comes back into the pits. I don't know what they are checking exactly, but that was quite a big long pit stop for Valtteri Bottas. 10 seconds. I think they should retire him now. There is no point racing now. I don't think he'll be able to. Just retire him, man. Why are you pitting him again and again? First, he came into the pits in the second or third lap for a front wing change. They changed his tire. Then, now again coming into the pits, I think to check for damage. We could see the mechanic looking under the car to see what was wrong. But yeah, he's lost a lot of time, and then he would have to pit again in the middle part of the race. And I think no point of Bottas racing at this point. Already so far behind the pack, and now once he gains on that, the pack will be more far ahead. So a lot far ahead. So no point. Well, he's continuing though. There's no harm in continuing, but they will obviously get some data of the car once it's running. As in more the car runs, the more the car runs, the more data they get. So I think it's a win-win for the team. So they'll keep him running, but maybe they might retire him. That's what I feel. And yeah. Where is Yuki? Yuki is in 10th, right? No, is in the points currently, but is being chased by Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll coming after a horrible crash there in Singapore. Now trying to come into the points. And Bottas says it's undrivable. So his engineer says box. So probably a retirement. First retirement of the race. Probably. He's not retired as of now, but I think he will retire because he says the car is undrivable. First retirement of the race, most likely. Bottas comes in, maybe a retirement, or will the check and send him back again? I don't think they will send him back now. There's no point. And Perez in 15th, started in 5th, went down to 18th after the pit stop, and now comes 18th or 20th, I think 20th, and then now in 15th. And Perez trying to make his way around the Alpine of Ocon. Well, but not meant to be. Maybe another lap and he should make the move. And Logan Sargent gets 5-second penalty for causing a collision with Bottas. Well, I thought he might not get a penalty because of the lockup, but he did get a penalty. They might have seen his onboard and everything and found him guilty. 5-second penalty for Logan Sargent. Anyways, running in last with an additional 5-second penalty for him now. And as I said, we have the first retirement of the race. Valtteri Bottas is out of the Japanese Grand Prix. Not a great start for him, not a great pit stop for him. Then having an incident with Sargent made it even worse. So yeah. And Sergio Perez also getting a 5-second penalty there for safety car infringement. Safety car infringement for Sergio Perez. 5-second penalty. I don't know exactly what he did wrong there to get a penalty. What he did that was a safety car infringement. We shall maybe see a replay later on. I don't know. Maybe speeding or something. Probably. Going over the required delta. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, he overtook Albon during the safety car. That's what? Is it? That's what they're discussing. Maybe. But he did give the place back, but still a 5-second penalty. Race control after last week, after admitting they made a mistake and should have given Verstappen a 5, was not a 5-second, but should have given a Verstappen a penalty instead of giving him a reprimand. They look very strict this week. Investigating and then handing out penalties instantly. And Perez came back out. Oh, okay. But he did give those places back, like he was trying to avoid the debris, right? Oh no, he didn't give the place back. He just let one of the alphas pass and then well, okay. Penalty deserved. But FIA is strict this week, okay? FIA is strict. They have to set a benchmark, have to set a precedent. They look very strict. Lawson coming into the pits. And ooh, nice move there. Which driver is this? Ocon, it is Ocon, yeah? Nice move by Ocon. Into turn 1. Beautiful move by Ocon. And Perez at the back of the house of K-Mag. Should be an easy move for Perez. Already has a 5-second penalty. Will probably serve it in his next pit stop when he comes in. Guys, like the stream. Like it. Smash that button. Perez on the back of K-Mag. Almost rammed into the back of his car, but good control in the end. And Perez going off the racing line. Gap between Verstappen and Perez now 25 seconds. And add a 5-second penalty, so make it 30 seconds. And Alonso coming into the pits. A good stop. 3 seconds. Yeah, 2.9 seconds. My predictions are on point today. That Bottas, they should retire, and they eventually did retire. Alonso 3-second stop. 2.9 second stop. Close enough. Well, let me ask the Discord people. Race predictions. Well, I think Verstappen obviously is winning. Then I think Norris, and then maybe Sainz. Maybe. Well, I think I should say Piastri, but my heart says after the last race, Sainz has really won my heart. Now he's one of my favorite drivers. Now he's right up there. Carlos Sainz is right up there. Smooth operator is right up there. Ooh, and K-Max spins around. I don't know if that was contact or just lock up and he spun around, but K-Mac is now facing the other way around the track. Will now let the other cars pass and now will make a smooth drift. There is debris on the track again. Will that be a VSC? Will that be a full-blown safety car as before? Ah, Perez bumped into the Haas of K-Mag. And another 5-second penalty incoming for Perez. Perez also damaging his front wing in the process. He tried to go around the inside, but I think that was too eager for Perez there. Well, another 5-second penalty, most probably, I think. Mag went for the racing line. Perez got over optimistic and rammed into back, and K-Max spins around. Guys, you're missing on a lot of action. If you want to watch the race, come join us on Discord. Link is in pinned comment. Already have 10 people in the audience. Come join in. You guys can join my Discord, but for sure you guys can stay on this stream also. Perez coming into the pits again will probably serve his previous 5-second penalty now, most likely. Perez comes into the pits. Mechanics will not touch his car for 5 seconds, and now they touch his car. Change of front wing, change of front tires, and a new wing coming on. And a 38-second stop overall for Perez. Oh, they showed a replay of what happened, but I didn't understand what happened. Piastri coming into the pits. He was on the mediums, will now go on the hards. Yes, goes on the hards, 3.8 per second stop, and we have virtual safety car to clear the debris from the Mag and Perez incident there. Well, a good stop for Piastri. Got lucky there since the VSC came in. He didn't lose as much time he generally would have lost. Unable to click your Discord link, please paste again one moment. Himanshu, there you go, buddy. Join my Discord server and keep, no? You've joined in before also. Join it and keep. So that you just have to join the stage channel and you can watch the race. There you go. I pasted the link again. We have one of the Albon, one of the Williams. Albon comes into the pits. Long pit stop again. I think they did change the front wing for Albon. I don't know why. I think so. It was a long pit stop. So. And it's green flag. The debris has been cleared. We are racing. Verstappen 11 seconds clear of the driver behind him. Crazy. This guy is crazy. Even after that safety car restart, so technically it's not even 14 laps of him leading the race. It's the drivers were bunched up close to each other, and in the 5th or 6th lap we had the safety car come in. And in a matter of 10 laps, 10-second gap. So he's literally gaining 1 second per lap. Crazy, man, this guy is. Turn 11 involving cars. Perez and K-Mag is under investigation for causing a collision. And Perez engineer says retire the car. So second retirement of the race. Well, no point of him racing anyways, since he is going to get a 5-second penalty again. So they think it's better to retire the car, and since the car is undrivable also, since Perez is complaining, they decide to retire Perez's car. So only one Red Bull of Max Verstappen will be racing. Well, they are on two extremes. Verstappen is right up there in first, and Perez is right down there in 19th. Plum last. So they decide to retire the car. Perez is the second retirement of the race after Valtteri Bottas. Horrible, horrible race for Perez and Bottas also. Both the cars that are out having a horrible, horrible race. Well, they did give a 5-second penalty, but it wouldn't matter since he's retired. So and Leclerc being said, box opposite McLaren. So if Piastri goes, he'll probably come into the pits. If Norris continues, I think then Leclerc would box probably. Opposite strategy. I think Piastri got lucky there with the pit stop, didn't lose as much time, and now chasing the Mercedes of George Russell. They have the pace right through the weekend, and I think a move from McLaren from Piastri on Russell is going to come anytime soon now. Oof. And Russell at the back of Hamilton. Will he try to overtake him once again, and then will Hamilton take the place back? Time will tell. Right at the moment, Russell is chasing, and round the inside, and Hamilton pushes Russell off the track. Well, the two teammates getting very, very aggressive, and no room given by Hamilton there, pushes Russell off, and Verstappen told to box. George has the pace, but Hamilton not ready to give up that place. And goes on the hard compound. Which tires did he go on? I think it is hards. Not sure, though, couldn't see. And Hamilton also comes into the pits. I thought it would be Russell, but no, it's Hamilton comes into the pits, undercuts his teammate, and 4-second stop. Not a great stop, but yeah, it is what it is. Will he come ahead of Yuki Tsunoda? Yes, he does come ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, but Yuki Tsunoda on older tires? Yeah, so no. I thought he's on newer tires which will have more temperature and will be warmed up, so maybe Tsunoda might try a move on Hamilton, but no, I think he's on old tires. On board with Lewis Hamilton's to see what happened right there. Did he push him off? What happened? He went off the track, letting Russell close the gap a bit, and then continue with the onboard, dude. I want to see what happened. Yeah, Hamilton pushed him off. Russell on the radio saying, "Who do we want to fight here? Each other or the others?" Some intense racing between both the teammates. And Lando Norris comes into the pit. So does Charles Leclerc. Good stop from McLaren there. Probably a 3-second, no, 2.5 seconds. Good stop from Norris there. Leclerc 2.5 again. Nice. Both of them having a 2.5 second stop. Where will they come? Norris comes ahead of Alonso and Leclerc joins behind Alonso. Verstappen has to, well, both the top two haven't pitted, so that's why Sainz, you can see Sainz and Russell leading the race. But once they come into the pits, maybe in the next lap or so, we might see them. We can see Verstappen up there. I think the tire deck on this track is a lot more compared to the others, because generally on the medium tires we generally see drivers going 20-25 laps, but I think around Suzuka the tire deck is more, so that's why we can see them pitting. After the 15th lap only we saw a lot of drivers pitting, so yeah. And Russell and Hamilton incident is noted for forcing another driver off track. Maybe a 5-second penalty, but maybe that is also not sure. I don't think so, but maybe. I don't think so. He will get a penalty, but maybe. Sainz will come into the pits now. So he does pit. Was saying I'm looking a lot quicker, but he eventually does pit. I thought he will not listen to his engineer, because we know Ferrari strategists and what they do, but he does come into the pits. Let us see how the stop is going to be. Front jack on, front left, front right on, and a good stop. 2.2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. Nice. And Charles Leclerc overtakes Alonso on the main straight. Nice move. And Sainz again. We can see another Ferrari behind the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso. Gasly also comes into the pits for a quick tire change. Max Verstappen chasing George Russell now, who hasn't pitted on old tires, is George Russell. And Verstappen with the fresher hards. No, fresher mediums actually, sorry. Verstappen is on the medium tires. Easy move there. Russell didn't fight it back. He knows the pace that the Red Bull of Verstappen has, and easy move for Verstappen there. No fight at all. Obviously, he couldn't put up a fight there because he was on old tires, so yeah. Maybe now is the time to pit for Russell. Maybe. And Leclerc. Oh, look. Oh, Leclerc overtakes Ocon. It's so difficult when you see one car of the same team to, identify who that is. Then you have to refer to the to the grid chart that is there on who is where, and then you see, oh, this guy overtook this guy. And Norris setting the fastest lap of the race on the hard compounds. Nice. A 1 minute 36.689. Well, obviously they are on proper full fuel, so that's why the timings are a little higher than you would see in qualifying, since those are low fuel runs and they run on soft tires. So yeah, Norris on the hard compound setting a 1 minute 36. I'm gonna go in a little bit of a relaxed position. We have 11 people in audience. Kya baat hai? No one is active today in chat. During the Singapore Grand Prix, a lot of people were active, but not today. And down the inside goes Sainz and overtakes Alonso very easily. Ocon has gained 7 places this lap. That's crazy. No further investigation on the Hamilton and Russell incident. As I said, penalty is very much not likely to happen because same team, man. You have thrown me to the lions by stopping that early match. Unbelievable, says Alonso. For the second time this season, I have seen Alonso complaining to his teammate. Generally, he is in awe of his team and he's like, wow, what a lovely team, beautiful race. And he's looking at Stroll, what Stroll is doing, this, that. But we see Alonso complaining finally to his team. You have put me to the lions in there by pitting so early. Crazy. Stroll is the third driver probably to retire. He is into the pits again, and I think that will be a retirement for Lance Stroll as well. And Hamilton round the inside of Alonso, and another lion overtakes Alonso. And he is not able to attack whatsoever way. And they are looking very, very, very slow on those hard compounds. They look good on the mediums when they were earlier, but not now. And Hamilton, beautiful, beautiful move there on Ocon. In a matter of a lap, 2 moves done by Lewis Hamilton. Was ninth and is now in 7th position. Lovely, lovely stuff by Lewis Hamilton, who is in 7th. I think exactly where he started the race from right now. And Russell is in second. Haven't pitted him yet. I thought they will pit him, but haven't pitted him. And Piastri is chasing him. Yeah. If he doesn't pit now, I think he will lose out on a lot of time. So I think Mercedes should get him in now. Maybe in a matter of few laps. Maybe not. And on the third retirement of the race, we have Lance Stroll out. As I said earlier, Lance Stroll is out. So we have 17 drivers only currently. We have Sargent also coming in, maybe for another retirement, or is he just coming in for a tire change? I think they are retiring him as well. I think they are retiring him as well. I'm not sure though. Russell losing a lot of time to Piastri there. Piastri is gaining and gaining and gaining. Both of the McLarens are on fresher tires, so it'll be much, much easier for them to gain on Russell than Russell gaining on those guys. So. Oh, Sargent has come out again. Nice. He's won the hard compounds and they are back to racing. Today, not a lot of friends joining in since it's an early race, but yeah, it is. You have only me today. We think Russell will only try and do a one stop, therefore, he is only a threat if we abuse our tires. What? I didn't read. I think that was. Yeah. So they'll try to go easier on the tires and Russell trying to go for a one stopper. Nice. Good strategy. And we can see how strong they are on the hard compounds. Like, you can see how Hamilton is performing. So one stop wouldn't be a bad call for Russell there. And Piastri now within DRS? No, not within DRS. Maybe within DRS, yeah. 1 point now within DRS zone. We'll try to gain a little bit, and maybe coming into the next few corners, we might see a move there from Piastri coming in. And I don't think Russell will be able to back him up and try to defend as much because obviously older tires, not much grip left in them. 24 lap old medium tires. So I don't think Russell will be able to put up a fight to Piastri there on the pressure hard compound. Piastri within DRS. I think there are two DRS zones here. One is already gone. One is the main straight, and I don't know where the second one is. Piastri looking very, very strong. And one thing to appreciate about Russell is he always gets the better on strategy, His race engineer and strategist also coming up with a strategy, and then Russell giving good insights to his engineer and his strategist to come up with a better call with the strategy. So I think a one stopper for them will be the way to go. He's pulling away on the straight, mate. So think of something, says Alonso. I think he's talking about Ocon there. He's not able to gain on Ocon. And they need to do something to get Alonso out of that out of the place that he is currently in. He is surrounded by a bunch of lions, and they'll make a call. And finally, Russell comes in. Finally, Russell comes into the pits, will go on the hard compound, and will try for a one-stop race. I think the others will have to come in because the tire deg is a lot more than expected, probably. And since they pitted much earlier, I don't think they might be able to go till the end. Maybe not. Those on the mediums, I think Verstappen will probably pit again. And Ocon overtakes Alonso. There's nothing that Alonso can do there. He's looking horrible. The longer I spend behind now, the worse you're going to make the race for me, says Norris. Understood. He doesn't want to follow Piastri as much. Doesn't want to get all the dirty air from Piastri's car and lose out. So maybe something. I don't think they will switch positions, obviously, because Piastri looking a lot stronger overall. But Norris is within DRS, so he can make the move very easily. And both are on the hard, so. And a three-way action between Russell, Alonso, and Ocon, and obviously Russell gets the better of Alonso, and he overtakes Alonso. Alonso can literally do nothing. He's looking, like he said, he's been put to the lions by pitting him so early. And I thought Sargent had come out, but I think he came out and then again he's out of the race. So both retirement of the race. So many retirements today. Both retirement of the race. Sargent is out. 16 drivers racing. Verstappen leading the race. Alexander Albon is in last in 16th because 4 drivers are out, so he's last. And they're allowing their drivers to fight. Is McLaren. The Papayas are racing it out. Norris asking what is Piastri doing. I think weaving around, maybe a little bit of action. Norris is within DRS, or maybe on the main straight we might see him make the move. Norris looking a lot quicker, I think, at the moment, so that's why they let them race, let Norris overtake, and yeah. He's just ruining the race now. He wants George to beat them. Norris looking a lot quicker, and Norris is losing a lot of time behind Piastri, so maybe a swap isn't coming. But Piastri won't let it go so easily. And Norris with DRS now. And done. Move done. Position swap. Both the Papayas swap positions. Norris is now in P2. Well, technically, let's call him the race leader since we all know who's going to win. So for us, race starts from second, right? So Norris is our race leader at the moment. How come Piastri is struggling? I don't understand. Both of them, same car, Same tires. Why is Piastri struggling on the hards? Why is Sergio Perez getting back into his car? Is he planning to come back out? No? Can they do that after retiring a car? Can they send? What? They're trying to send Perez back. Can they send him back? Does anybody know in chat to let me know? They're trying to send Perez back. What the hell? He's retired, right? So he should be out, right? And Albon is another retirement of the race. We have Albon is out of the race. It's retired. Are they trying to send Perez out because he's got into his car trying to wear his gloves? What? Ooh. So what the commentator is saying that since he collided with K-Mag and before the penalty was declared, he retired his car. So that penalty is null and void, right? So so they are sending him out so that during the course of the race in this race he will serve the 5 second penalty so that the penalty is not carry forward in the next race. So they are trying to do some damage control, I think. Maybe. But I think the penalty is applicable for this race, and since he's retired, the penalty would be null and void. No, I don't think it would carry forward, but I think they're just taking precaution and trying to do some damage control. Well, I think definitely they're sending him back out. Perez is coming back out, is with the helmet, with the gloves on, with the tires on. They are sending Perez back out, and he will probably serve the penalty during some part of the race. I think they'll serve the penalty and maybe retire him back again. Maybe not. Like he'll be like how many? 20 no, around 15, 18 laps. He'll lap. Lap was tapping by 18 laps. Everyone else looking for a two-stopper, but Russell looking far ahead, and he had the one stop in mind. And currently 20 seconds behind. No, not even 20, less than 20 seconds behind Norris. So they're saying the race currently is between Norris and Russell if he's looking for the one stopper. Man, today no one is active, dude, in chat. Chat. Alonso is now being chased by Joe, who's on the soft tires. I don't know if those are old softs. I don't know when he pitted. We have been looking at the action that's happening at the front of the grid, so not sure about that. Oh, Sonoda is behind Alonso now. It's not Joe, sorry. Just Alonso overtook Sonoda, maybe. "30 laps of racing done, another 23 laps to go. 23 laps of racing left. A little over halfway we are. I think we are around 57%, I will say. I think 57% race completed. I think so. As far as my maths goes, I think we are 57%, 56 or 57%, 50, 55, maybe 55% race completed, maybe 55, 56. Race has gotten a lot cooler now since five drivers are off the race. The two Williams of Albon and Sargent, Scholl is out, Perez is out, Bottas is out, but maybe they're sending Perez back out. They did show that they're sending Perez out. He had the helmet on and everything, but haven't sent him out as of now. Our race leader is 15 seconds ahead of Norris. In another league, I think till we come towards the end, he'll have enough gap to fit again, put on a new set of softs, and then go on the go on for the fastest lap of the race for that 1 point. So that he gets maximum points. You get that? What I did that? Maximum points. Very slowly, man. Generally, by this time, I'm still sleeping in my bed on a Sunday morning. Not the case today. And Sonoda comes into the pits. A good stop, 3 seconds. 2.6. I think they're consulting with FI if they can send Perez back out or no. And I think they are okay. Maybe. Yes, I'm sorry, but let's see what's happening with Perez. Is sending him back? And well, I think there is a lot of confusion in the Red Bull camp and overall if they can send him back. Because even I was confused when I saw him wearing the gloves and he had the helmet on. I was like, you should be resting, bro, now. Have a Red Bull, go to sleep. When the race is over, then come back for your interviews and stuff. Alonso has been told to minimize curbs wherever possible since the other car of Stroll had some ring failure. I don't know what he said, but they had some failure. So uh, they're saying, Alonso, your car looks okay at the moment, but avoid the curbs as much as possible so that we also do not face that issue. Will Hamilton also be able to go for a one stopper? Maybe not. Sergio Perez still in his car, waiting, waiting for his team to send him back. Something different I'm seeing. I don't think I've seen this ever. A car is retired and they send him back. But obviously, this retirement was the team's decision and not him crashing out and then his car going out. So his car is intact, is in one piece. They had to retire due to certain issues and certain reasons. But they might have fixed it and they're sending him back out. Man, the way McLaren started and the way they are performing today and the way they will perform in the races to come is just insane to think of it, you know. The way they started, the car was not able to perform at all. It was so slow, but they have improved. And improved by what? They are competing with Verstappen and stuff, man. Not Verstappen, but they are competing with the top team. Well, the gap with Verstappen is 15 seconds now, so obviously they're not competing with Max. Oh, they did see something that he might probably get a great penalty next race, so they are doing some damage control. Piastri also dropping back around 5.6 seconds gap between Piastri and Norris. Not looking great, Piastri on the hard compounds, whereas Norris is looking decent, looking good enough. Ferraris haven't been able to match the pace that McLaren are showing, so they are in fourth and fifth. And like a proper team, you know. Verstappen leave him. Then second, third we have McLaren's. Third, fourth, fourth, fifth we have Ferraris, and sixth, seventh we have the Mercedes. It's light stream, like it. Current models have us under pressure, end of race. If there is any more pace in there, that would be helpful, says Russell's engineer. He's gotten a lot slower compared to the pace that he was setting on earlier. Is he trying to save his tires to go till the end of the race, or what is it? Perez still hasn't come out. I don't know what they're thinking. Leclerc has been told to box, and he comes in. Should go on the hards. Yeah, obviously will go on the hards. Hamilton also told to pit, and he boxes. And Leclerc goes on the hard compound. Nice. You will not see Leclerc pit again unless and until there's some incident. Hamilton also pits and goes on the hards again. Started on the mediums, then hard. We'll have to see. Verstappen also will have to pit again because he went on the mediums. So they are definitely looking at a two-stopper since you have to run two different tire compounds in a single race. So we will see Verstappen pit again, but I don't think anytime soon now. I think in another 4-5 laps, maybe 3-4 laps. Maybe. Piastri has been told to box, definitely struggling on those art compounds. Maybe they put him on the mediums, maybe. Because we can see Piastri struggling on the hards. Maybe the mediums, but will the medium tires last till the end of the race? Maybe. 20. Yeah, it should last, right? I think they'll go on the mediums for Piastri. I want to see what tires. I think mediums most likely because he was seemed to be struggling quite a lot. And Piastri comes in, goes into his pit box. Oh, they are putting him on the hards only. Okay, interesting. On the hards he goes. I thought they would put him on the mediums, but maybe a fresher hards will help him. Leclerc chasing Piastri now. Both of them on fresh hards. Let us see what happens. And anything can happen, dude. The top three, top one is finalized, but the top three I don't think is finalized yet. Things can change anytime. Norris has been told to box. Both the McLarens will be on fresh tires now. Then we might see Norris. We might see Verstappen also box anytime now. Norris box. Norris's competition is with George Russell at the moment, since most likely George Russell is looking for a one-stopper. Not sure though. I think with the pace that he's showing, they might have to box Russell again. Maybe. Or maybe he was just saving his tires. We don't know. No. 2.4 seconds. Good stop there from the McLaren crew. And he comes behind Hamilton. Oh no, he comes behind Russell. I saw the Mercedes, so I thought it's Hamilton. But he comes out behind Russell. Sainz has been undercut. Yes, he has been undercut by Leclerc. I think Norris has got this, guys. I think Norris has got this. I think it'll be an easy move for Norris. Gap is now 1.5 seconds. He'll try to come within DRS, and with DRS and with fresher tires and with good enough tire temperature, I think it should be a good enough move for Norris. Then the battle, I think, would be between Piastri and Russell. Let's see. Verstappen has been told to box. Verstappen has been told to box. Will go on the hard compounds, and definitely that 1 point also. I don't think he'll let Hamilton keep that 1 point for the fastest lap. I think obviously he'll take that point. He can't go on the mediums because he's ran mediums twice, so he has to go on a different compound. So it either has to be softs or hards, and I think hards is the way to go. Yeah, hards is the way to go. And Perez is still in the car. He's still in the car waiting for his chance to come out on track, but they haven't sent him. I think they will send him towards the end where he can just serve that 5-second penalty. Anyway, I think they want to retire anyways, they have retired him, so I think they will send him out around the 50th lap, maybe. Well, he's been sitting in the car for so long, so that is what I can predict or assume, that they will send him during the towards the end of the race. They will send him out. But why is he then sitting in the car? Then he can come aram se, and because there's still 15 laps left for the race to get over. Sainz has told to box. Sainz has been told to box. Leclerc has undercut him. Sainz coming in. Let us see if he comes behind Leclerc or does he come ahead of Leclerc. Most likely behind Leclerc, but well, we'll see. Everyone's pitted, right? In the top 5, top 7 actually. Everyone's pitted again, and all of them are on fresher tires. No, except for Sainz. Sainz is going to pit now, so then it will be the top 7 have pitted all for fresh tires. Sorry. Sainz comes into the pits, goes into his pit box now, and we'll go on the hards again. Now I can confidently say that the top 7 have pitted. And Sainz comes ahead of Alonso. Nice. Sergio Perez tire blankets coming on just to heat the tires before he goes out. Going to be sending him now. And the jacks are lowered. The front jack is off. Anna, Anna. Sergio Perez told to wait. And he will do. That guy in the front will do this. Tire blankets off. No, he hasn't done it yet. Wait, I'll do it with him. आओ कितना मेरा हाथ दुख रहा है. First happen. Okay, never mind. Not sending. I think they'll find a perfect gap and they'll send him where he's in clean air probably or with less traffic. Or maybe they'll try to ruin someone else's race. Maybe that could also be a strategy, you know. But obviously they will not do that because another penalty will come. And first lap of the race secured by Max Verstappen, 1 minute 34. Well, we saw that coming, didn't we? Perez still in the pits. I don't know what is going on. Ah, tire blankets off and Perez is underway. Perez finally back on track. Thirteen laps left. We are 40 laps of racing done. Another 13 to go. Another 13 laps to go. Perez is plus 6 laps. Shouldn't it be more? I think it should be more. He is currently in Mag is in 15th, then Albon is in 16th, 17th, Stroll is in 18th, Perez is in 19th, plus 6 laps. He will have to gain 1-1-1-1 lap on each of those drivers and then he will come to 16th, I guess. Currently, he is in 19th because he was the second driver to retire, probably. So, yeah. He has to gain 1-1-1-1 lap now and then he'll come up in 18th, 17th, and 16th. Something different we are seeing. Even though 4 drivers are out, he's still running 19th with plus 6 laps. And Perez is told to box to box. And he'll serve the 5-second penalty. I want to go on Perez's onboard, sorry. Achha. Till the time I could switch, he's already off. Never mind. They put him on soft tires. Till the time I could switch to Perez's onboard, he was already off. Now he's plus 5 laps. I think they served the 5-second penalty. If I'm not wrong, they didn't show it, but I think he did serve the penalty and he's back out. And Piastri and Russell having a battle there, and Russell gets the better of Piastri and overtakes Piastri. And Piastri goes around the outside, takes back that position. Lovely move by Piastri. Nice, had a lovely traction, had good grip, and overtakes. Perez retire the car. Well. He just came out for a lap or two, and Perez is out. He served the penalty, and he is currently out of the race. What a beautiful stuff there from yes. Russell went around the inside to try and defend, but Piastri coming around the outside. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. पेरेस भाई दिल से बुरा लगा यार, दिल से बुरा लगा. Both the papayas have regained second and third again. I thought that maybe the guys at the back will come back ahead, but Russell is definitely trying, but he's on older tires, so it will be difficult for him. Perez is out again of the race for the second time, so we have 5 drivers off: Albon, Sargent, Stroll, Perez, and Bottas. Charles Leclerc gaining on George Russell there. I think that one stopper maybe not the best of strategies, because the tire drag on this track, as we all know, is a lot higher, and that's why all the other teams opting for a two stopper. I think the one stopper is not the way to go around Suzuka. Leclerc gaining on Russell, and I think in a matter of few corners we might see the move. Leclerc having a lot more grip, having better traction, and maybe around the inside or outside. Which line will Leclerc take? 10 laps to go, guys. 10 laps to go. Still not able to overtake. Maybe now in the main straight now. He will have DRS, Leclerc, and I think it will be a easy move unless and until George Russell puts up an amazing show of defense, which I don't think is possible. Leclerc gains, and gains. Not able to overtake on the main straight. I thought it would be an easy peasy move, but not meant to be. Russell looking good, huh? I think he's gaining in the middle part of the track, and then on the main straight it's difficult for Leclerc to overtake them. Although I think in a matter of few corners or a few laps, Leclerc will definitely overtake Russell. If there was a safety car, we could pit soft tires. Would you give up 3 positions? Feedback. Piastri says, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. They are thinking of the future. If there is a safety car, Piastri will be the first one to pit. We will lose 3 places, but towards the end, then it will be difficult for him to overtake 3 places, no? But he'll be on fresh tires. That is the thing. Jaws are paining for some reason. Arey, don't give us this camera angle, please. And side by side, Leclerc and Russell, and Leclerc overtakes. A round of applause from the crowd at the Japanese Grand Prix, and one stopper not looking the way to go. That angle didn't, they gave us a helmet cam which didn't show us exactly what happened. We need a replay of it from the outside camera, please. It's a cool angle, but didn't see exactly what happened, no, there. Yeah, they're giving another camera angle, nice. On the main straight, Leclerc gains, goes round the outside. Giving us a helmet cam again. Those cars were side by side, which we didn't see in this angle. There we go. Ooh. George gave him just enough room for him to be able to stick that move. Otherwise, if he would have pushed him wide, and he either had to pull out of that move or he had to. Lovely stuff. Red Bull. Will Red Bull win the constructors if Max Verstappen wins this race? Shit, I didn't listen. 6 more laps to go. Guys, I'm gonna quickly pee and come, okay? Till then, enjoy. You can watch the data above and enjoy. Did I miss anything? Ooh, the two. Lewis Hamilton chasing Russell now. And then Sainz is also the person. It's a three-way battle between Russell, Hamilton, and Sainz that's going on at the moment. Involving Leclerc and Russell reviewed no further investigation. Well, why was there an investigation in the first place? That was clean racing, no touching, no nothing. And Russell left enough room. Why was there? FIA stewards turned to incident involving Leclerc and Russell reviewed no further investigation, gaining an advantage. How was it gaining an advantage? I don't get it. It's a three-way battle. It's a DRS trained for Hamilton and Sainz behind Russell now. George Russell, let's see if he's able to defend. I think it's very unlikely since the other two guys are on fresher tires. But yeah. But yeah, Hamilton is right. If Russell doesn't give the place to Hamilton now, if they don't swap position, Sainz is going to take advantage and then be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be tricky now. Russell is holding Hamilton behind, and now Sainz might overtake Hamilton, so it's going to be interesting. It's very, very close. 5 laps to go, and we might see some interesting action here in the middle. Russell doesn't want to give the place to Hamilton there. Uh, the team has told Russell to swap positions. Swap positions. Is Russell going to swap positions or no? Is he gonna? It's an order, says his engineer. It's team orders. He'll have to do it in a very, very what do you say? Very, very smart way. Otherwise, he'll lose to science also. Okay, he does. He does Hamilton pass. Nice. Hamilton is now in fifth. Russell in sixth. Most likely, Russell will end up in seventh. That's my. Obviously, he will because 5 laps to go and fresher tires. So I think it is the right call for them to swap positions. If they wouldn't have let Hamilton pass, then Sainz would probably have overtaken both of them with that battle that both the teammates were up to. Uh, but now Sainz will maybe try to only overtake Russell and not Hamilton, so will not lose as much points as they would have lost previously. Gain some extra points, right? Yeah. What did George say? Man, I couldn't this yeah. If it's a team game, something he said, but I couldn't really figure out what. Oh, so George is requesting DRS from Hamilton. Okay, okay, okay. He needs to help George. It's because it's a team game. Smart dude. This F1 is crazy, man. The strategy is science because with DRS, Science also has DRS obviously. So this is what happened to Science and Norris last race. Science was purposefully giving DRS to Norris so that the person in third is not able to overtake. And George Russell has DRS, so does Science, but with better grip, Carlos Sainz overtakes George Russell. Well, it was inevitable, had to happen. One stopper was not the way to go. One stopper could either have gone into second position and overtaking Norris and stuff, or in seventh one. Had to happen eventually. Good call to swap cars. Oh, well, that is also good insight as to why Russell didn't want them to swap cars is because Hamilton is on fresher tires, so he can manage to keep Sainz much much behind, and he can try to defend in a much better way than Russell actually could since he's on older tires. So that is also a good insight. So they could have kept both the positions, is what Russell says, but I think it would have been a little impossible for them to uh them to Science is on the radio saying that they are using my trick against me that Hamilton gives DRS to Russell, but it's not meant to be. साइंस का ट्रिक साइंस में यूज कर रहे हैं यार क्या बोलने का Amgen on the radio says wasted all the time for no reason. If we would have swapped cars earlier, then maybe wouldn't have been under pressure from Science. Well, Science is gaining in the DRS zone now, within a second now. If they lose both the places now, it will be a shame. It'll be bad. But there's only 2 laps left, so So Hamilton has to defend for his life here. 2 laps, otherwise it will be bad. Russell gave his place to Hamilton, and then they lost 2 places because of that. I think 7th secured. I don't think Alonso is chasing Russell. No. 15 seconds gap. So that thing is covered. Russell doesn't have any more places to lose now. And I don't think he has any more places to gain as well. Within DRS, super close now. But I think Sainz will run out of laps most likely. Most likely. I think Sainz will run out of laps. Sainz is close within DRS, maybe on the main straight, but Hamilton has to defend like crazy. His engineer should be like, Lewis, it's hammer time, but you don't have to. Well, he has to push and also defend at the same time. Max Verstappen, our race leader, 19 seconds ahead of Norris. Crazy. This guy is in another league. One bad weekend, and the next weekend he's back into his original form. Lovely stuff. We haven't talked much about Verstappen this season because he was leading from the start. There was no competition at all. No competition at all. Not even by his teammate. His teammate retired his car twice, so no competition whatsoever. This is technically also their home race. After Red Bull Ring, Honda, since they're using a Honda engine, this would be like a home race for them. So for them and Alpha Tauri, since both are on Honda engines and Honda is a Japanese company, so Japanese crowd should be happy. No special delivery this time around for the Japanese Grand Prix, but yeah. 2023 Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen, 14 podiums, 12 race wins. Crazy. So this should be the 13th, right? 26 points. He also has the fastest lap of the race, so maximum points for him. And Max Verstappen down the final corner crosses the line. Checkered flag it is, and Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix, wins at Suzuka, 13th race win of the season. Lovely stuff. Kudos. No competition at all. This guy, another league. I have said it before also, another league. Another league. Car is good, but driver is good, driver is even better. And Lando Norris secures second position, and Piastri secures third position. Lovely race from McLaren. Race started Verstappen, Piastri, Norris, but race ended Verstappen, Norris, Piastri. So just second, third position has been swapped. Crazy. Well, let us see what the poll says. Okay, I had initially during the start said we all know Verstappen is gonna. Oh, Red Bull Racing has won the constructors championship. Let's go. Now another drivers championship is only left, and I think 1-2 races may Verstappen will secure that as well. Red Bull is constructor champion 2023. Well, they knew that is going to come eventually, so there's not as much excitement also in the Red Bull camp. Lovely race, what man, by McLaren, dude. McLaren. Umma. Norris 0% votes. What the hell? Hello? Guys? I thought Norris will have like 30 odd percent votes. Verstappen has 72%, Sainz has 6%, Hamilton 22%. Dude, Norris, no one voted. For a reason, I had put Norris up there instead of Piastri. I had not put Piastri for a reason, and I put Norris up there. I had to put one of each team. So it was Verstappen because we know how Perez is. Norris I put because I thought that he will outperform Piastri, and that happened. So I had put him. Sainz did well, but I think Leclerc did better. Leclerc is in fourth and Sainz is in sixth. I think he ran out of laps. As I said, Sainz will run out of laps and he will not be able to overtake Hamilton. Hamilton is in fifth. Good stuff. Hamilton is in fifth. Lovely stuff. Awesome race. We are coming for Red Bull. Awesome work, guys, and we are coming for Red Bull, says Lando Norris. That is a little over optimistic. But yeah, the development that they have done to the car since the Bahrain Grand Prix, since the first race that happened, crazy stuff. And driver of the day, Oscar Piastri. Started second, finished third, first podium of the season for Oscar Piastri. Will remember this race for his life, first podium ever. Good stuff. And last race, I think a lot of us were missing the Dutch national anthem. Finally, we get to hear the Dutch national anthem. Yeah, baat hai. We started with, I think maximum we had like 13, 14 people today. Nice. Lovely, lovely race. Thank you everyone for joining in, man. Subscribe bhi kar lo YouTube pe if you haven't already. Lovely stuff. Verstappen celebrates with his team, removes the flag of the Constructor Championship. Lovely. They had everything ready, yeah. Well, they obviously knew Verstappen is going to perform like crazy in the Japanese Grand Prix. So they had everything ready. They have the flag and stuff. Let's see what they have in store when Verstappen is declared world champion. Do they have like shirts and stuff, t-shirts? Let's see. Not today, but eventually. Lovely, lovely stuff by the papayas. I'm happy for them. Well, McLaren is a team that you have to love. You cannot hate. They have good drivers, good team overall. Has a huge, huge legacy and history behind them. You cannot not like McLaren. Maybe some, but for me, I love McLaren. And my love for Formula One started with McLaren. There was a documentary on Amazon Prime. I forgot the name of the docu-series, but it was on the McLaren F1 season. I think in 2016, maybe? I think so, yeah. If I'm not wrong. Russell will be a little bit sad, but one stop was not the way to go, Russell. I'm sorry. Lovely stuff. And we'll have the interviews now. We'll have the celebration, and then we are good to go. Post race interviews hosted by Damon Hill. Okay, let me listen. I'm not going to talk a lot. Yeah, it's going to be very special for Oscar Piastri. First first podium of his life. And what a beautiful call of him not continuing with Alpine and continuing with McLaren instead. You see the results. You can see how the team has been performing, how the team has been improving throughout the season so far. And lovely decision by Oscar, and also by McLaren to invest in him. And they've sealed him for another 2 years, if I'm not wrong. It looks very mature also for his age. I think he's very young, but looks very mature for his age. Let's check when the next race is. I want to check the next races. I think it should be in two weeks now. Since this race was back to back, I think it should be in 2 laps. I think there's no race left in Asia now. I think we'll be moving towards that side. Let's see. Oh, we have the Qatar Grand Prix. Okay, nice. I think this is happening for the first time, no? The Qatar Grand Prix, if I'm not wrong. Qatar. The Qatar Grand Prix, I think, is happening for the first time on 6th of October. So in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks. Nice. Hopefully there'll be a Qatar Grand Prix watch along as well. Hopefully. A lot of Red Bull, Alpha Tauri, mixed fans actually. Not only for Alpha Tauri, but also for Red Bull, for Ferrari, for McLaren. There's some diversity in the crowd, supporting all different teams. Definitely having an incredible year. Max Verstappen and Red Bull Racing. Red Bull Racing, Honda, Red Bull RB PT. That's the team name, no? Red Bull Racing, Honda, RBPT. Red Bull Powertrain. And Christian Horner also giving an interview. क्या बात है? Because they're constructors, obviously. Constructor champions. Everyone, the Red Bull crew on track in the factory, everyone will be super duper happy. Their efforts have paid off. They made a beautiful car, and the result shows. Yes, he is on another level. चेको का बात करने के बाद ही is smiling, you know. Cannot keep a straight face. So much cost, no, for his team. They had to change 2 front wings. And cool down room. What will happen? Will Norris be again? Ooh, hey, ooh. Let's see. Piastri एकदम शांत. Yeah, Norris is back there. Ooh, ooh, ee. Man, 323 points. Double to the second. Mercedes is at 305 and Red Bull Racing Honda RBPT is at 623 points. Double the points. Ah, this reaction Norris is facing. Ooh. This, that. But even our reaction when we watch the race and something like that happens live, it's like that only. Oh, like that. It's fun to see the debrief. Is this a grand slam? Meaning, Samarth, I didn't get you. Grand slam में क्या होता? नहीं? और I didn't get you, Samarth. Is this a grand slam मतलब? Grand slam तो उसमें होता है ना? 6-time world championship. Lovely. World champions is Red Bull. क्या बात है? And all those missing the Dutch national anthem. There you go. The Dutch and the Austrian national anthem. Also, Piastri for the first time on the podium in an F1 race. Second, Lando Norris, who has been up there quite a few times now in the last couple or the last few races. And Verstappen first. The Dutch national anthem and the Austrian national anthem will play. Six-time constructor 2010, 2011. I could read the other years when they won. Thing only went off. Oh, I think a Grand Slam is when you lead every lap of the race and win the race and get maximum points. Maybe that is what I think is a Grand Slam. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2022, 2023. 2022 was also up there, right? Yeah, 2022 also, right? Yeah. That Hamilton and Verstappen season was 2021. Oh. Max Verstappen getting the trophy, also a medal. Kirk Sagun giving the constructor trophy. And Mayor of Suzuka City giving the trophy to Lando Norris. And who's giving the trophy to Piastri? Masayoshi Sakaguchi, President of Japan Automobile Federation. And everyone's off and champagne sprays all over. We have Christian Horner up there since they are the 6-time constructor champions in Formula One. Well done, Red Bull, winning it for the sixth time. This time we didn't see Norris do that, but he does generally. Or maybe he did it and I didn't see it, maybe. Because I was watching Horner and Verstappen. Hello, we are done here. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I'll see you in the next race in 2 weeks' time. Qatar Grand Prix. Bye bye. See you. Have a good Sunday. And end. Bye bye. And the watch party event has ended. Why is this showing like that? 21.5. Double yellow track is cleared. Okay. Done right? Yeah. No. We are done here. Lovely race. We saw a lot of. I'm just giving a gist overall as to what happened. My race recap for those who are watching this later on. I don't. You people will watch this later on, but just for my reference, if I ever plan to revisit my memories as to what happened during the Japanese Grand Prix 2023, what happened in Suzuka in 2023, Verstappen, complete domination. McLaren, great job securing the 2 and 3. Piastri started second, struggled in between, but managed to keep up to the third place. We had, I think, the maximum retirements of this season, maybe. I'm not sure, a lot of races passed, but I think 5 retirements. And for the first time ever, I saw a retired car come back on the grid just to take a penalty, take a 5-second penalty so that it's not applied in the next race. To do some damage control and then retire the car back. So Perez came out, drove around for a lap or two, came back, served the penalty, drove around for a lap, and then they decided to retire his car once again. You remove this one. This is not required right now. Yeah, so Perez came out, retired him again. Both the Williams retired, Stroll retired, Perez retired, Bottas retired. We saw what else did happen? Russell was on a one-stopper strategy. One-stopper was not the way to go, so would have probably ended up in 5th position, but due to that one-stopper strategy that him and the team took, they ended up in 7th position. Red Bull, amazing dominance, a 6-time Constructor Championship. Tsunoda, home hero, finishing in 12th, no points for him. Liam Lawson, good race, 11th, out qualifying Tsunoda, out racing Tsunoda by 1 position, 11th, but no points for him. Both the Alpines in the points, 9th and 10th. Alonso complaining a little bit in between that you have pitted me early and left me to the Lions, but ended up in 8th, decent. Could have been better, but 8th also decent. The way he was complaining, because generally this season we have seen Alonso hardly complain, and Alonso complaining means there is something wrong. So that's it. Overall, YouTube, we had like around 15 people in the audience today on Discord watching the race with us. That was lovely, awesome. Thank you so much everyone who joined in. YouTube, not a great response because it's a morning race, obviously in different time zone, different timings, etc, etc. Generally when it's like a evening race, I have good response, but decent, whatever. I was anyways going to watch the race, so what a better way to watch the race with you guys on Discord. So, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys had fun. See you in the next stream. That is next to next week for the Qatar Grand Prix, guys. Bye.
I had a different gym. Switch out the focus, it's not for the kid. Used to be rapping in closets with pillows and blankets, but they've always slept on my shit. I done gave everything to the bands. It